So I must welcome all of you. Good morning, and must thank Madam Sajna Nair for introducing the topic for the day. As you know, digital infrastructure consists of various sectors, the whole infrastructure that we need to consider. And now it's all encompassing, covering health, education, urban development, smart cities, digital services to all, leveraging technology for public good. It's all encompassing. And I think I'm one of those lucky generations who have seen the world without any digital activity. And now I find myself in the thick of digital activity. The digital infrastructure, as I've just mentioned, has spread everywhere. And it's necessary too. Globally, it's contributing significantly to economic growth. The government's emphasis on developing public digital infrastructure during the last few years has been a game changer, and I think helping India leapfrog much faster and higher in enhancing the economic potential of individuals and our own country. India's core digital economy has grown at 2.4 times the overall economic growth between 14 and 19, with its strong forward linkages to the non-digital sectors. Digitalization strengthens potential economic growth through various channels. As I've just mentioned, these channels could be health, education, urbanization, smart cities, and digital services for all. Financial inclusion is one such channel, which I think is very, very important. Greater formalization, increased efficiencies, and enhanced opportunities. These are very, very important. Based on the pillars of digital identity, Aadhaar, and our chief guest is going to speak about it, I think the next biggest advantage was linking bank accounts with PM Jan Dhan Yojana. Unbelievable leapfrogging that happened there. The penetration through JAM Trinity has been immense, and the country has witnessed significant progress in financial inclusion just by that single step. Must mention, out of about 122 crore bank accounts that were there in 2014, with 46 crore accounts under Jan Dhan, and now our total number of accounts around 225 crore. You can imagine the contribution that Jan Dhan did. The population covered with bank accounts increased from 53% in 2015 to about 78% in about 2021, which is immense. Look at the international evidence. To achieve this level of development, it would nearly take half a century, which we have done it in about 5 years, thanks to the digital revolution. Numerous digital public goods, such as digital verification, eKYC. eKYC is, I think, again, a very unique application. Digital signature, digital repositories, DigiLocker, you must have heard. Digital payments, UPI, we all use it, Beam and Paytm, have supported financial inclusion by improving access to formal financial services and reducing transaction costs. I must also mention that recently introduced digital initiatives such as Open Network for Digital Commerce, Account Aggregator Framework, has opened new avenues for e-commerce market access and credit availability for all types of businesses, including smaller businesses. Another vital contribution of digital infrastructure has been the greater formalization of the economy. And herein, I have to speak about the digitalized GST system and, of course, the increased usage of UPI. The creation of digital identities like registration of unorganized workers on the eShram portal, street vendors on Nidhi, tax-paying firms on GSTN, and MSMEs on the Udyam portal has played a significant role in the inclusion of these groups under the formal economic network. The digital systems like the Goods and Services Tax Network and e-way bill system have enabled the formalization of business transactions. The increasing number of GST taxpayers almost doubled from about 70 lakh in 2017 to 1.4 crore in 2022. The formalization that you would have noticed on street vendors, I think, is again another innovation which cannot be ignored. I myself, a commercial banker, then a central banker, could never imagine that a local shop, local cart would have the UPI system there, and I could make small transactions through that system across the country, even in remote places. This certainly increases the productivity of individuals and businesses, and of course, makes available the credit system to one and all. The gains from economic and structural reforms that are coming through the digital revolution needs to be really appreciated and recognized. I think India, with its digital revolution under the G20, needs to play out, share the successes with other countries.